Hello guys, this is Sapphire with a review for Once Upon a Time, episode 15, The Brother to Jones. So, as we all know, we're in the underworld. Hades has told, Hook, hey, I need you to write, three names on these tablets because they're going to stay and everybody else gets to go. And after he's like, no. And then, of course, it was, what they rescued by Emma in this one? Yes. Okay, so he's rescued by Emma already from, Hades' grasp. And so she brings them to her home in the other world because, Hades has everything ready for them in case when they die. So we know it's Emma's home because we see her little crib and everything that she would have been in if she stayed with her parents and everything. So she heals him up and he's feeling guilty because of the fact that Emma had became the Dark One, yet she didn't completely give in to the darkness. Because if you notice, Emma, when she was the Dark One versus every other Dark One before her, when they gave in completely to the darkness, there was like a physical change to their face. Like, if you see Rumpelstiltskin, he's like metallic, brownish looking. The first Dark One, I think she was like green metallic looking. Emma, she had dark clothes, but she was just sort of pale white, and her hair was just pale white. Hook, on the other hand, he's upset because of the fact that as soon as he became the Dark One, he just dove right into it head first. But Emma, she was the Dark One for 6 weeks, and she really didn't do anything like evil, you know what I'm saying? Like, she made some mistakes, but she didn't do nothing evil, It was like she still had was clinging on to that goodness that was within her. So Hook is upset about that, and Emma's like, it's okay. And he's like, maybe I shouldn't leave, and she's like, no, you gotta leave. And so there's a knock at the door. We found out it's his older brother, and Killy's out here, but he's trying to figure out why his brother's there. What unfinished business does he have, and everything like this. So Emma, excited to see you meet his brother, because Hook, loves his brother, is a big brother. So there comes a problem when they decided to look for the book, that they also have in because there's, of course, as we know, it's a fairy tale book, so there's gonna be stuff about it and about Hades. So that's why they're trying to find it. Killian's big brother pretty much tells him, his name is Liam, tells Emma that pretty much, I don't think you're good enough for my little brother, so it's pretty much your fault that he gave into the darkness, blah, blah. Just the same stuff that normally big brothers or sisters would say to the partner or boyfriend, girlfriend of the person they're dating, stuff like that. So Emma's like, okay, like she told that, okay, obviously he's a big brother, of course he's gonna be a little defensive, but something bothers her, like, no, he's hiding something. And so when she does give her concerns to Hook, he's like, no, in his eyes, his big brother can do no wrong. His big brother is just perfect. And so when Hook does confront Liam about Emma, he notices his hands, and it's the ink off the pages. Because when they do find the book, Liam's the one who finds the book when they go to the apprentice mansion. He finds that he rips out the pages from the book because he was visited by Hades in the bar and pretty much telling him to rip out the book and the pages of the book that concerned him. However, what Liam didn't know was somebody overheard him. So this is we're getting part of why Liam is there in the first damn place. So back when, if you remember their past life, Hook and Liam's father sold his two sons in servitude. So we see them older now. They're on board the ship, and they're swabbing the deck. And Liam's like, we should show on the King's Royal Navy, and Hook is all like, it's sort of like I guess you could say at this point, kind of giving up on hope, and he's sort of becoming a drunkard. And so Liam leaves to go get their papers because the money they saved up they're supposed to use to buy their freedom. He comes back. Hook then literally gambled his freedom away. And so he had the papers, so he rips them up and says, no, I'm pretty much like, I'm gonna stay with my brother, we stick together. And Hook's like, no, I'm lost cause. And he was like, no, I'm gonna stick with you, baby brother. So they're aboard the ship. The captain, his name is Captain Silver, so I'm guessing he's supposed to be Long John Silver, I guess that's supposed to be the name. So they're on the ship. There's a storm coming, and they realize that he's purposely sending them into this storm to get this mystical jewel, this the storm is Sapphire the Storm, which is cool. I'm like, my name. Anyway, so they're like, this is a suicide mission, right? And so Liam goes down below deck, and that's where he's approached by Hades after they overtook the ship, mutiny. And Hades like, these people on this ship is basically supposed to die in this storm, and with you and your brothers saving them, they're no longer on, to the Dallas, kind of like, you remember the TV show, not TV show, the movie Hercules, where you see the fates playing with the strings of people and, deciding who dies. Like, okay, is this person died? You cut the string. They die. Their souls come down to the underworld. So basically, that's what he's saying. Is that it was these people's time to die, but with you doing what you just did, you sort of prevented that. So it's like, So he makes a deal with him. I will let you and your brother be saved. You pretty much let the ship sink. I will save you and your brother, and I will make sure you guys, join like the Royal Navy. So he makes a deal. The ship sinks. Liam and Killian survives. They have the Eye of Sapphire, and that's how they end up getting to the King's Navy. So when he reveals this to Hook, Hook is like Hook's image of his brother is just like destroyed. I'm like, oh, poor Hook, because for him, Big Brother could do no wrong. Big Brother was perfect in every way, and Liam's like, it was hard for him to try to fit that ideology of being perfect for his little brother. But I'm like, you're human. Of course you're gonna make some mistakes. In this case, you made a really grave mistake, but a mistake nonetheless. We're human. I'm supposed to be perfect. And I think that teaches us as people that maybe we shouldn't put so much on our siblings, our parents, our spouses, and we shouldn't put them on this pedestal to expectations that we know there's no way in the world they're gonna freaking fulfill, but we do it anyway. And when they failed these expectations, we be like, oh my god, my husband ain't shit. Oh my god, my wife is da-da-da. Oh, my big brother is a loser and drunkard, and my sister is da-da-da, and my parents are da-da-da. Because we keep putting them on a pedestal, take them off the damn pedestal, and lower you some of your expectations. It's like, damn, they're not meant to be perfect. We're all human. We're gonna make mistakes. I mean, the only person who's going to be perfect is supposed to be a godlike person. That's about it. If they not God or Jesus or Cyrus or Zeus, well, Zeus ain't perfect. That little whore right there. Anyway, the point is, we're humans. We're not gonna be perfect. We're gonna have some flaws. Learn to love it. So when the crew wants to get revenge on the brothers, they take them to the little spot where they either go down into Tartarus, which I'm pretty sure that's what the fire is supposed to be. It's Tartarus. And then if they finally, I guess you would say, repented or whatever, they would go into the Elysian Fields. So anyway, so they try to throw, Hades comes in, is like, pretty much like, okay, thank you for destroying my pages, but, I'm still kidding you anyway. So Hades does a little bill thing. Liam, like, does this freaking flip over, falls in the thing, Hook grabs him, and Liam's like, no, I need to let go. But his act of sacrifice is what gains him into the Elysian Fields. So him and the rest of the crew are now allowed to go into the Elysian Fields. Hook goes back to Emma and tells her everything. Meanwhile, with everybody else, Robin and Regina and Snow, Charming, and of course Henry revealed that Cruella approached him, told him about the quill and everything, that he was going to use it, how he was going to use it, but he decides, I'm not going to use it. I'm going to do what the author wants me to do. For use it, I'm going to write the stories as they're supposed to be written. So that is all for that episode. I will see you guys next time for the next episode of Once Upon a Time. And whoo, boy, I will have to say, the reveals are getting good. So anyway, bye.